Hello everyone, I will be showing you how to use the new enchantment system that got updated in 1.88. Just go to an enchantment workshop anywhere in the nations. You open it, the first tab shows you all the active items you have in your build, your inventory. You can filter here by the items if they are equipped or not, if they are in your current active builds for you and your heroes or not, identification, shards, sublimations, which rarity. You can also look for the item itself here. In my case, I'm looking for a cocoa belt. You can find it here. You can also look by sublimation, for example, swiftness, or you can look by the colors. Red, white. The white counts for the other colors. In this case, I want to use the cocoa belt. You can access the item you have identified already, or you can identify an item here. There is another way how to access the items. You can click on your inventory, choose an item from here, or if you click on your build, you can choose an item and then it shows up in the enchantment workshop. Just make sure it's identified, because if it's not identified, clicking on it, nothing happens. You can identify by double clicking. Once you do it, you will see the result here at the top. So let's go back to our cocoa belt example. There are 3 spots. Let's start with the sockets first. First of all, on this side, you will see all the similar items you have. You can identify an item here and you see the result already. Or you can take an item and select it as like the base item. You can click here. It goes on the top. If you want to start with the white, you can start with the white. And below this, we have the 3 modes. You have the shards mode, which is the old one, where we can increase the number of socket, recolors the socket, or change the slots order. So let me just sacrifice an item. Just make sure you choose charges, click on sacrifice, you get 7 charges. Nothing happens, because in this case it's a white, no need to recolor. You only see the number of socket and it's just 1, so these 2 are great. You only get options light up if you can actually use them. You consume a charge, nothing happened. Now we get 2 more slots. Now we can recolor or change the socket order like usual. And I will show you the new additions. You go to this left side, you change the mode to a number. You select which one you want to be sacrificed. Let's say I want to sacrifice this one. Just make sure you select the correct one, because it can select automatically and you might end up sacrificing an item you really want. This one, for the number, you sacrifice an item, you guarantee you increase 1 slot. So when you have 3 items, I really recommend you just sacrifice a whole item to get a 4th one. You click on sacrifice the item, you automatically get 4th slot. And you see in this belt, we get like white, blue, green. Let's say I don't like this blue. To fix it, in the old system, you just have to recolor the whole sockets and you lose the white slot. But with the new enchantment, you go to the same options, change to the colors. You decide which slot you want to remove. The blue, I want to change it to a green. Just click green, you select which item you want to sacrifice, and you sacrifice. And now you have white for green. And you can use the left charges here on the right side to change the order, for example, and you get a really nice item. Now let me show you an example. If I want to get an item with 2 whites, 2 greens, let's identify the items from here. You don't even need to open the inventory. Let's identify 6 items in total. And let me choose the one with the white. I will increase the number. I will sacrifice 1 item to get an increase, guaranteed. It's a green. I don't like a green, so I will have to get more charges. Let me select this item, select the mode to charge, sacrifice, and then recolor. We will stop until I get 2 whites. Sacrifice another item for charges. Just always make sure you are choosing the correct mode, because mistakes can happen and you end up losing an item for nothing. Here we got 2 whites, a blue, and a red. In previous system, once you have this, FF, because the blue it's so bad on a belt. So let's identify another item. Let's go to color, choose this item, change the red into a green, change the blue into a green, and we get our item. This costs me 7 items to make. Before, it would have cost me 20, 30 easily. Now let's go to the effect side. In this effect side, you just get on the order of colors. You can choose an effect by clicking anywhere in this big rectangle. And the effect itself will show you on which item you get a double bonus, so it will be easier to see. On the white slots, it's a bit special case because you have a filter to choose masteries on the offensive, resistances in HP on defensive, and secondary for other effects. Or you can bring back to all. Like before, you can just choose what effect, increase the level, how many levels you want to put in, or you can do the better way. Click shift, hold shift, click on this, all the ones will light up. Keep holding shift. Let's say I want to get rare masteries. You click here, click here, click here, click here. The maximum effect applies, and then you buy up the shards. So you don't have to fill each level manually. You just hold shift, just keep clicking, and it fills up easily. Now the Sublimations part. Once you open it, you will only see the items you have in your inventory and the ones you can equip on your item. In this case, I have Interception and Vampiric Madness. They fit really well here. You can also change the filter to also include Sublimations you don't own, and also include Sublimations that cannot used on the item with these colors. So for example, I'm looking to use Burn. In this case, I need red, blue, so you know exactly what you need to get. We can do the same thing for a relic or an epic. I'm just selecting the Sublimations that are exclusively a relic. You can click here, choose owned, and then you can see all relic Sublimations in the game in the same spot, and you see with the effects and everything explained, so you know what you can put or not put. Just so you know, if you end up getting 4 white slots, there is a special animation you will see. I have seen it myself. I hope you see it too. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything unclear. I will be happy to answer you. Use my code LITUS in the Enchantment shop for Wakfu order for purchases. We will be getting points, and hopefully we will be getting more giveaways to share with the community. Have a nice day. Take care.
Spoiler alert! Now,